Education policy debates in the U.S. can get heated.
We begin with that wild fight in Glastonbury that ended up getting a school official punched.
You're having a closed meeting. It's illegal. It's breaking the law.
We're going to make sure the school system crumbles. I am your master. You are the servants.
One contentious issue, charter schools.
The idea was that teachers and parents could get together and they could provide a model of schooling that was a little bit different than what existed in the district, and then they would share ideas with the district.
The charter school movement gained steam in the U.S. in the early 1990s.
Public school education is under fire, accused of bloated bureaucracies and failure to adequately teach America's youngsters.
A charter school is a public school that is funded through tax dollars but is governed by a private board.
We have more autonomy to be able to have a more flexible budget and make different academic decisions.
I'm opposed to charters. I'm opposed to publicly funded charter schools that are run privately. Don't tell me you're a public school if you're not governed by the public.
One of the things that folks don't seem to realize about charter schools is that, like a business, many of them fail. Right now, we're operating parallel school systems. At some point, it's going to break.
Many proponents say charter schools improve lives. 41% of students enrolled in charter schools in the U.S. are eligible for free or reduced lunch.
KIPP has changed my life immensely. My family was lower income, but I know that's not what they saw me as. They saw me as a person who cared about his education, cared about his future, and wanted the best for himself and the people around him. That's what KIPP was about.
So do charter schools work, and are they here to stay? A charter school is a publicly funded school that is established by a private group. The charter school creates a contract with the state and local government. That contract lays out specific accountability requirements for the school, and the government has the ability to shut the school down if it doesn't meet those standards. Charter schools are exempt from certain state laws and regulations that traditional public schools must follow. There are about 7,700 charter schools and campuses in the U.S., with about 3.4 million students enrolled. KIPP is the largest charter management organization in the U.S. as of September 2022.
KIPP stands for the Knowledge is Power program.
KIPP's approach is that together with families, we create joyful schools with academically rigorous content at our schools to prepare students for college, career, and beyond.
More than 2,700 students attend KIPP Philadelphia schools. Admission is determined through a lottery system. 97% of the students identify as Black or African American, and 76% qualify for free or reduced lunch.
In 5th grade, I started at KIPP Philadelphia Charter School. My brother, he was first enrolled, he won through the lottery, and I was able to go because I was his sibling. I decided to come back to KIPP as a teacher because that love I felt in 5th grade all the way to KDCA, I still felt as I came into my interview to become a teacher at KIPP.
Proponents of charter schools say they improve public education standards through competition by giving parents a choice of where to educate their children without the burden of paying for private school tuition.
We knew that there were a whole lot of schools me and my brother could go to, but we chose specifically KIPP because we knew that they were a school that would care about us. Being a Black male in education is extremely important to me because it brings diversification, it brings passions, it brings connections.
That I want our teachers making sure our students' identities are present in anything that we are putting in front of our students. So that means a book that we are reading, our students connecting to that book in a way that connects to their cultures and their identities.
Charter schools do work. Nationwide, KIPP students graduate at a rate of 34% with their bachelor's. This is 3 times the rate of their peers coming from similar socioeconomic backgrounds.
But just like with traditional public schools, charter schools can show mixed results. A 2019 study of Pennsylvania schools found that charter schools in rural areas either performed the same or worse than their traditional public school peers in math and reading. Suburban charter school students showed less growth overall in both subjects than those in district-run schools. Urban charter school students outperformed in reading, but performed about the same as their peers in math.
Quite frankly, there are some great charter schools and there's some not so great charter schools. The same way that we have some amazing traditional public district schools and some not so amazing ones.
Charter school funding is complex. The money comes from multiple sources and the rules vary by state. Charter schools are funded primarily by public money, which can include federal and state grants, as well as tax dollars that come from state and local budgets. They also receive private donations and sponsorships. Traditional public schools also get their funding from a variety of sources, such as state and local taxes and grants awarded by the federal government, many of which are need-based.
One of the inefficiencies of the charter system is that Pennsylvania is basically now paying for 2 publicly funded school systems. And the rationale is, well, we need to give choice to parents. But what people don't get is that choice costs taxpayers more.
KIPP Philadelphia consists of 5 registered nonprofit charters, which includes 7 schools. There's also 1 registered nonprofit administrative organization that supports the schools. It reported nearly $50 million in revenue for the school year 2020 to 2021 across its whole Philadelphia network. That works out to KIPP Philadelphia receiving about $18,000 per student that year. It spent a little more than $16,000 per pupil. The wider Philadelphia School District spent about $17,000 per student in the same school year. The district has a total of 323 schools, consisting of 216 district-operated schools, 85 charter schools, and 22 schools classified as alternative education. Its total budget for fiscal year 2020 to 2021 is projected at slightly under $4 billion, with about $1.2 billion of that going to charter schools such as KIPP.
Each state, their charter system is different. In Pennsylvania, the school district pays tuition to the charter school when a student goes there.
District-run schools frequently raise concerns over stranded costs. Stranded costs are the amount of money leaving the school minus the actual savings of no longer having that child to educate.
Let's say in a given year, a district has 25 or 30 kids leave. Now they're leaving from different grade levels, so the class size goes from 28 to 27. However, you're talking about sizable pots of money that are going with the child. I would say a minimum of $25,000 a year. You've lost all of that money, but you can't, fire a teacher. You can't fire the superintendent. You still have to heat the building. You still have to turn the lights on.
The charter advocates will say is, well, the money just follows the child. The money follows the child, but all the costs are left behind.
All of a sudden, there's a bad budget year and you don't have enough money. What happens? You cut art teachers. You maybe cut back on paraprofessionals who provide one-on-one help for kids. What winds up happening is there's a downward spiral because as the money goes out with kids, the services the district can provide become less and less. And so more parents leave for charter schools. It puts some districts in critical places where they're really not able to service the kids that they have.
Charter schools sometimes argue that they receive less public money per student than traditional public schools do.
Nationwide, KIPP sees that our schools receive anywhere between 70 and 90 cents on the dollar as compared to our local district counterparts. Additionally, charters are often required to bear the cost of the facilities that they use. So we are required to actually make up some of the funds because, one, we're underfunded, as all public schools across the nation are, quite frankly, and the cost of facilities can run high.
Critics of charter schools also express concern about transparency and oversight, especially when it comes to financials.
Charter schools like to call themselves public schools. We'd like to see them live up to the idea of what it is to be a public school. It would mean following a lot of the same laws that public schools have to follow around accountability and transparency. It means having communities decide whether or not they want a charter school in the community. Right now, that's not the case. Charter schools push themselves into communities where they get authorized by the state and they're not particularly wanted in the community.
When we open a new school, we take great care in reaching out to the community and forming partnerships with the community. We want to be in a community that wants us there. Could we just bulldoze our way in? I suppose, but I don't think that would be smart, and that would not be good for our students, and that would not be good for the communities in which we want to serve.
I'd like to see some accountability in terms of the board members. Why can't charter school board members be elected the way public school board members are elected? Give the parents a voice.
Every KIPP school or region is governed by what you might call a sponsor or an authorizer. Here in Philadelphia, our authorizer is the School District of Philadelphia. And so we are beholden to them, and their job is really to make sure that we are meeting the expectations in terms of academics and also operational and finance regulations.
Charter schools are nonprofit organizations, but critics point out that people have found ways to make money off of them.
Only one state allows for-profit charter schools per se, and that is Arizona. However, the majority of states have a workaround. While the charter school itself is a nonprofit or run by a nonprofit, a for-profit can manage the school. All of the money that comes into the school from taxpayers is then swept into the for-profit, and they run the school kind of soup to nuts.
The Network for Public Education, an outspoken critic of charter schools, conducted a study that has counted more than 1,300 charter schools throughout the United States, which have contracts with one of 152 for-profit organizations to control the school's operations for the 2022 to 2023 school year. KIPP is not listed as one of these schools.
Charter schools in general have a larger proportion of money going toward administration and less into the classroom than public schools. But the for-profits, that's even more the case.
The Network for Public Education conducted a study on charter school failure rates between 1999 and 2017. The research concluded that a little more than 25% of the charter schools they looked at closed within the first 5 years, and by the 15th year, about half of them had closed.
But some of the reasons why they fail and they struggle are because you have this huge pot of public money that folks can tap into. There's no risk to them because if the charter school fails, they don't personally lose anything. And unfortunately, it's attracted a lot of people with bad intentions.
When you are sending public money to privately run entities, you're opening the door to corruption.
Just recently in June, 3 people in Oklahoma were arrested from the Epic Charter School chain. It's an online chain.
3 executives of Epic Charter Schools were arrested in June 2022. The state of Oklahoma has accused them of allegedly embezzling millions in state funds by illegally inflating student enrollment counts. Epic Charter Schools told CNBC it severed all ties to the founders and former management in 2021 and is now led by a new Board of Education and executive team and is in full compliance with the Oklahoma statewide virtual charter school board.
We have heard a lot about corruption. The reality is that charters are subject to a great deal of scrutiny. Our authorizer, the School District of Philadelphia, conducts a review every 5 years if you have a 5-year charter, but also yearly you are required to report a significant amount of data locally and at the state level. If something isn't being monitored, of course, there is room for corruption, but when it is monitored properly by the authorizer, those schools, quite frankly, are closed.
Charter schools don't look like they're going away anytime soon. Public charter school enrollment increased dramatically during the 2020 to 2021 school year, according to an analysis from the charter school advocacy group, the National Alliance for Public Charter Schools. The report attributes this rate of growth to parents looking for educational alternatives during the pandemic.
Good, free options for families are important. I don't think it matters if those options are charter public schools or traditional public schools. What matters is that we have quality free options for families.